Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective, and I'm coming at you today with another review for Married to Medicine. This is season 10, episode 7, The Grapes of Wrath. I know you're like, girl, where is your face? We are not seeing you, queen. Where are you at? Hey, I'm trying something new. I am not on camera again today. Got a lot going on and I just wasn't in the mood. But for the new people who have tuned in, I usually am on camera. So check out my playlist. I'm going to be posting them throughout the video. Check them out. You'll see who I am. You'll see the community that we're building. And if you're interested, subscribe. Okay. If you're returning, hey, welcome back, child. You already know the deal, girl. You already know the deal. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode, my commentary. And also, don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into Married to Medicine. Okay, so, baby, this episode had me in a range of emotions. I was feeling all kinds of feelings. And you know when I start to feel my feels? I get emotional. I start to cussing and carrying on. So this may be heavily cuss word, or maybe heavily cussified up in here. I just want y'all to know. Okay, heavily cussified. It might be. I might not. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so we're picking up where we left off. The girls are down at the dinner and they literally are ambushing Quad. And I think that's my problem. And I hear y'all talking about her doing the sister circle thing, and we'll get into that in just a second. But my biggest issue here is that they invited her to this vacation. They met a week earlier to invite her to this thing. If they were not going to extend the hand of forgiveness, why did they invite her in the first place? It did not even make any sense. So they invited her. When she got there, they didn't even have a room for her. They made sure to let her know that nobody wanted to share a room with her. They were absurdly rude to her. Okay, then they ambush her at dinner. And then they send her home, all within a 24-hour time frame. Are you kidding me? Do you know how disrespectful that is? And I think I'm probably more triggered by this because this is a lot of times how, certain employers do they don't like you, so then everything that you do is, not right, and then they, create all these scenarios in their head and then come at you because they don't like you. Or, different girl groups, right? Like in this scenario here, like I'm just so triggered. I'm so triggered because I think all of us have experienced this before, where your friend circle, you're not seeing eye to eye. They are literally icing you out and coming up with scenarios that aren't even 100% valid, just so that they can oust you and say that you were the problem. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but so we're still going in the back and forth. Heavenly is saying that she feels like Quad is using her. I said, now Quad, using her for what exactly? And conveniently, Heavenly tells us that Jackie thinks that Quad is using Heavenly. Heavenly, how? And I know y'all saw how Heavenly posted that she was apologizing and she feels so bad for everything that happened. No, Heavenly saw the backlash and is quickly trying to get back in the audience's good graces. That is what Heavenly is doing. I do not believe not one word that comes out of Heavenly's mouth. I think that Heavenly only cares about the show. Heavenly does not care about anyone else but the show and anyone who is good for the show. So she'll make it seem like she's friends with you as long as it's good for the show. Okay, y'all. The way that these women. I was so disappointed. Okay, so they wrap up dinner. They go back to the hotel room. They said this is it's an OG conversation. If it's an OG conversation, why the hell is Phaedra here? Phaedra, this is her first season on Married to Medicine. She doesn't know anything about these girls or any of the fractured friendships, right? Phaedra is still a part of the conversation. So I heard Simone say that I do not have issue with Quad. I can say hey to her. I can talk to her. I can move on. I have no problem. That is what Simone says. In the same breath, for some reason, when they finally bring Quad into the room, they tell her that we're not emotionally connected to you. I say, now wait a minute. Okay, so I'm getting hyped up because I'm missing some things. Let me go back. Let's go backtrack real quick, okay? First of all, I want y'all to get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about what Phaedra was doing. To me, Phaedra was aligning herself with the girls who she felt like were on the quote unquote winning team for this, right? Like, okay, well, I came in by way of Quad, But if the girls don't like Quad, then let me jump off this sinking ship real quick. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about Phaedra and the way that Phaedra basically just deserted her quote unquote friend of 16 years. I said, child, girl, Phaedra don't give a damn about nobody. Now let me back up. So Quad told the girls last episode that she did not have an emotional connection to the women because of the fractured friendships. How how ridiculous does she sound? And that's sarcasm when I say that, because you bring Dr. G's brand new wife and y'all are so quickly ready to embrace her. And I saw that bullshit again today. Okay, y'all are so quick to embrace her. Y'all are so quick. Now mind you, this man was going upside her head. They was fighting each other. I don't care what it was. I don't care if a man is putting his hands on my friend. I don't care if they're fighting. I don't care if she's fighting him and he's fighting her. You put your hands on my friend, I'm not here for it. I'm not talking to you. I'm not going you're not no. I don't care how bad me and my friend, what shape me and my friend are in. At the end of the day, you put your hands on my friend. I don't want to. I don't see it for you. I don't see it for you. You understand what I'm saying? Get down in the comments if y'all think I'm tripping. I don't see it for you. And so for that to take place and for them to still try to embrace Dr. G, for them to still try to embrace Dr. G's new wife, like what kind of breach of friendship is that? Like why did you expect her to want to even try to talk to y'all? You went to their wedding. What are y'all fucking serious? Be fucking for real. Like be fucking for real. Do you know what I'm saying? Get down in the comments and let me know if I'm off because I don't understand. Now, so let's go back to what I was talking about when they were in the hotel room and Dr. Simone told Quad that they were not emotionally connected to Quad. So now, wait a minute. Isn't that the same thing that Quad said to y'all? What y'all doing out here? Now, here's your opportunity, Dr. Simone, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, to tell Quad exactly what your issue is, because you say that your issue with Quad is independent of anything that you're thinking of with Toya. All of you all have independent issues with Quad. Say that. Say it. Right? So Dr. Jackie in the confessional, and the whole sister circle thing. Say that to Quad. Did you say that to Quad? Because I didn't hear it. Dr. Simone, what is your individual independent issue with Quad? Can you tell us that? Because you didn't say it. You said you're not emotionally attached. Why? And don't use the words and the frames that Quad just said. Do not do that. Tell us exactly what the problem is. They have yet. They have yet. And when she said, can you guys acknowledge that you hurt me too? Dr. Simone, right. Every time we tell you you've hurt us, you turn it back around on you. Say, okay, well, it's a two-way street, right? So when she tells you that you've hurt me, open the floor and ask her, how did we hurt you, dear? I do want to make sure that I point out that I'm not here for Quad not properly communicating the issue. Quad never once to these women said, you were being friends with my ex-husband who fought me. You were friends in embracing the marriage, the union of a new woman who my ex-husband who went upside my head. I wanted Quad to be honest, especially since they came from dinner, so now they're at the hotel room. Letitia's not there. Alicia's not there. Everyone who knew the situation was in that hotel room. She had an opportunity to verbalize exactly why the friendship was fractured. She could verbalize exactly why she did not feel an emotional connection to these women. Quad was wrong as well. She should have verbalized exactly why she was not emotionally connected to those women, because at one time she was. She said that the friendships were fractured. Tell them why. Dates, times, and places. That conversation did not happen, and I did not appreciate any of it. And I feel like because she didn't do it, it gave Simone and the rest of them, Simone, Toya, because the thing about it is I feel like Toya was kind of like pumping it, but not to say that these women were not willing participants. Okay. What they were doing is basically doing Toya's bidding, but not on Toya's behalf, on their own behalf, if that makes any sense. And Toya was sitting there quietly, happily letting it happen. But the communication on both ends was not there. Then when it's time for her to say, how did I help you? How did I hurt you? Then you name names, times, dates, places. Y'all are not really looking for a resolve with her. You are looking for a villain that you can try to gang up on and move along. Because guess what? Before Quad got back on the season, before Quad even started filming again, y'all were checking for her every season. I'm sorry, every scene. Y'all were asking, where's Quad? Where's Quad? Where's Quad? Where's Quad? Where's Quad? Is Quad coming? Have you seen Quad? Have you talked to Quad? Have you talked to Quad? Where's Quad? Where's Quad? Where's Quad? Where's Quad? So wait a minute now. All right, you was hollering about where's Quad for probably about 5 episodes before she started filming with y'all. And now that she's right there in your face, this is your response to her? No, this is an obsession. Something is wrong here. Somebody's not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth in this thing. And I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. Okay. Anyway, so Dr. Heavenly, she was saying that, Dr. Jackie told me that you were using me, Quad. Like, girl, what? Using you for what exactly? And maybe there might be something behind the scenes that I don't know about. Get down in the comments. Let's talk about the whole sister circle thing real quick before we move on. And if, as y'all already know, I'm not really going in any particular order. I'm just talking about how I feel about certain things because the way that they ganged up on this lady, I just really truly feel like it's an ambush, and I'm never going to be okay with an ambush. Just not. I'm just not. I'm never going to be okay with that. And then if you are going to state your grievances towards somebody, for somebody, someone, or for an issue, you need to be stating them time, place, dates. Okay. Time, place, dates, specific details. It can't just be in generalities because then I'm going to think you bullshitting. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Because just a minute ago, Simone was fine and was like, I can talk to Quiet. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. But then you get here and she's sitting in your face and then you turn around because the consensus. Child, and then they send the girl home. Child, anyway, okay, so back to Sister Circle. So Dr. Jackie mentions the Sister Circle thing, and Quad was, I think, getting an award, or I don't know, y'all to remind me because y'all haven't seen. It's been 10 years of the show. I forgot. I need to go back. I think that was like 3 seasons ago, 3 or 4 seasons ago. So I think it was 4. All the girls, Dr. Contessa, Quad, Toya, Jackie, Simone, Dr. Jackie, they were all at the celebration of Sister Circle. And Quad had said, I had given up on women relationships. But if it wasn't for Sister Circle, and the girls took offense to that. That was like 4 years ago. I'm not trying to be funny. That was like 4 years ago. 1, 2. Did you say this to her and let it go? Like, are you going to just keep saying, I just don't think that you hanging out with the nigga who went upside my head versus me saying to some women that I feel appreciated. Like, yes, you got snubbed, but I don't feel like it equates to the same thing. And maybe I'm being biased here because I'm going through some of my own personal experience and I'm feeling iced out with in my personal life. I'm feeling iced out. Maybe that's me. And it probably is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like, why did y'all have to ambush her? Why did y'all bring her to the goddamn thing only to not bring her a room, have her a room, only to send her home? Ambush her and send her home. I was disgusted. I was disgusted. Okay, so the next morning they're all getting up, and I do this a lot. After you have a bad conversation, you're like, how the hell did this conversation go left? You're kind of just ruminating on everything. You're talking about it out loud. You're, saying what they said, and then you're providing a response to what you would have said, etc. Just ruminating and kind of just trying to talk to yourself so that you don't cry. Because it's a very emotional thing to have somebody gang up on you and give you all these accusations and rapid fire, right? And you're like, well, damn, I didn't even do. What are y'all talking about? You know what I mean? Anyway. And so, she's going through and getting emotional, and I was just so sad for her. I was like, why did y'all even invite her if this was the case? I'm not understanding. I don't understand. Leticia calls Dr. G, and Dr. G is like, listen, you mind your business. You stay out of that. If the girls are icing Quad out and they don't want to be friends with her, you mind your business. You just, no, stay away from Quad, and I'm wondering why the hell you so adamant about her staying away from Quad. Quad has not said or done anything to that lady. And if they are able to be friends, why is that a problem? Please help me understand. I don't understand. But anyway, I know what it is. We'll get into it in just a second. But anyway, um, Toya calls Dr. Eugene and tells him bits of truth. Yeah, we all had our issues with Quad, and all the women decided that they wanted to air out their grievances with Quad. I said nobody aired out any grievance. The only person who said anything was Heavenly, and she said that she felt like Quad was using her, and that is complete and total bullshit. Like, that's not. Come on now. Come on. Because if that were the case, when you were sitting down with Quad, when you went to go visit her, and you and Phaedra, and y'all was sitting over there talking about that girl's wedding, you would have said something to Quad then. Quad, I feel like you be using me. That's part of the reason why I'm having issue. You never said any of this. And now that girl, I don't even, Dr. Heavenly, I've always had a love-hate relationship with her, but I don't like Dr. Heavenly. I think she is an opportunist. I think she only cares about herself and making sure that she looks out for herself. That is the only person that Heavenly cares about, and her children. That's it. That's it, y'all. Dr. Jackie and Madam Vice President, shout out to Dr. Jackie. They have a conversation about um, Black women and maternity mortality and maternal mortality. What an awesome thing to accomplish. Shout out to Dr. Jackie. We are always here for it. We just love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. Toya is collabing with Kendall Jackson. I don't even. I'm so emotionally worked up and charged about this whole situation. Like, y'all did this lady so wrong. I cannot believe this. Like, I don't give a damn. Y'all ambushed that lady. And I'm never going to be okay with somebody ambushing somebody. I'm just not. I'm I'm just not. I'm never going to be okay with no ambush. I think it's bullshit. Name names. Give me times, dates, and places. If you can't say nothing like that to me, then shut the fuck up, because you're not talking about nothing. You're not talking about nothing. You're not telling me nothing. Anyway, y'all see I'm getting emotional, child. I'm getting worked up. I'm getting hyped up over here. Okay, so they head to brunch, and what the fuck did Toya have on with them goddamn kitten heels? Did y'all see that bullshit she had on her damn feet? I say, girl, what the fuck? I know I saw that shit in my grandma's closet a couple years ago. I know I saw them damn kitten heels in my grandma's closet. Ugly shit. Anyway, be dressed. She ain't she the queen? Girl, sit down, girl. That ugly shit you got on, girl. Anyway, they're all talking about Qua's departure and how light and sunny the day is now that she's gone. The dark cloud is gone. I said, okay, okay. Quiet as it's kept. You know what? Now that I think about it, there were at least one or two seasons where I was in and out of Married to Medicine. Now that I think about it, and I think the time was when Quad wasn't on the show, because I love Quad. Okay, Miss Quad, she got it. She got it. Now she dramatic. Okay, she over the top. She extra child. She got 50,000 voices. But baby, I still am here for Miss Quad, because she's got it. Okay, and y'all don't. I'ma just tell you that. I'ma just tell you that. Without Miss Quiet, I don't know what y'all gonna do. So y'all better figure out what y'all gonna do. And Phaedra is not it. Phaedra is not giving what y'all thought. We don't know nothing about Phaedra. Phaedra don't have no man. We end the show with Phaedra talking about some she broke up with Dr. O, but she dating somebody else. Who the hell is this other person? We still have yet to child. Mm-mm. So Dr. Jackie gets that to the Kendall Jackson brunch. They're having brunch at Kendall Jackson, and this is prior to Toya's meeting with the PR team, etc. Dr. Jackie meets them after her call, and she's telling them about her meeting with Madam Vice President and all the things. Now, I said, instead of just sitting there and listening to Dr. Jackie enjoy her moment, Toya had to jump in and say, Dr. Jackie, if you get invited to the White House, I want to come. Bitch, I'm not. What the fuck is wrong with you, Toya? And them raggedy ass kitten heels. Maybe them kitten heels are cutting into your corns and bunions, and so it's cutting off the circulation going up to your fucking head. Maybe that's the problem. You raggedy, tight ass, ain't knock kneed ass bitch. That's what sick of. I don't like her. Do not like Toya. You know what? I'm not feeling Toya. And maybe I might feel her next week. Maybe that might change. But I don't like Toya, y'all. I'm not feeling her. Not y'all sitting up here ganging up on this lady. And then Toya, I just saw this on the internet just before I hopped on here to record this thing. Why was Toya and Anila all cozied up, child, in some costumes? And I said, now wasn't Anila the one saying that she thought Toya? Didn't Anila start that rumor about Toya and thievery? Now see, but you cuddle up and cozy with child. Okay, I literally just saw that on her Instagram. I said, okay. We see what it is. We see what it is. Oh, kitten heel ass bitch. I can't stand a kitten heel wearing bitch. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Them beat them. Anyway. Oh Lord, let me go on. Let me move on. Where was I at, child? Where was I at? Oh, Toya told me some she want to come to the White House, ma'am. This is not about you. And first of all, ain't nobody been bringing. First of all, it's not about you. Second of all, ain't nobody bringing your ghetto, uneducated ass, lazy ass to the goddamn White House. No, ma'am, this is not about you. And the heavenly one, we know how to act at the White House, girl. Y'all don't know how to act here. How the hell am I gonna bring y'all to the motherfucking White House, girl? Please, can y'all just let Dr. Jackie relish in her moment? Y'all always got to make some shit about y'all. Ugh. Not the heavily another kitten heel wearing ass bitch. Like she wear kitten heels. Don't she be wearing kitten heels? Anyway, okay. They toasting the sweet tea, Dr. Heaven. Let's okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So now that quad is gone. Now you done found a new little somebody that you gonna try to and sweet tea dumbass. Out with the O and with the new. Girl, Girl, if you think for 1 second that these motherfuckers take your ass seriously, you are sadly mistaken. Out with the old, in with the new. Girl, okay. You right. You absolutely right. Out with the old, in with the new. The same old, the old bullshit gonna be the new bullshit in just a minute. You hang tight there. Hang tight there, sweetheart. Okay, and she's relishing in it. This is they're doing something new. It's a new day, y'all. I said, okay, girl. Watch, they're gonna be doing you the same motherfucking way. The husbands get back together back in Atlanta, and y'all know I was thinking about Curtis. I was thinking about Curtis and these Dominican Republic trips, and I'm just like, this nigga, what the fuck you doing, nigga? What does Curtis do for a living again? He talking about he retired. What project is he working on? Okay, y'all get down in the comments and tell me what the hell Curtis be around there doing, and how the hell are you married to a doctor who is meeting with the vice president of the United States? And your ass, what do you do again? Okay. Anyway, we hear a little bit more about Dr. Alicia and Dr. Alicia's husband. Now, Dr. Alicia's husband is Nigerian and very much Nigerian, apparent according to Dr. Alicia. And he said that this was the first time that he's ever been with his kids alone. His daughter is 4 or 5. Let me see what it was. His daughter was like 5, I think. 4 or 5. And the son is 1 years old. And this the first time this nigga ever been with his kids by himself. Oh, I don't wanna do it. It sound like some Dr. Alicia and some bullshit is what it sound like. And baby, it's gonna be interesting if they let us get in their business like that. I said, oh, Dr. Alicia, girl, I hope you know what you're getting into, girl. Because if your marriage is a mess, girl, if your marriage is a mess, girl, before you get on camera, that shit finna be magnified in the motherfucker on this town. You best be careful, mama. You best be careful. All right. They're talking, all the guys are talking about the whole situation with Quad and how the girls have aired out their independent issues with Quad, and they decided that they want to end the friendship with Quad, and they sent her home. Ida G is ecstatic. Yes, I don't want my wife to be around Quad. I don't want them to be friends. I personally feel like Dr. G don't want Letitia to link up with Quad because they're going to start sharing stories and be sharing experiences. Oh, girl, did he do that to you? Yes, girl, he did this to me, girl. Well, now, wait a minute. Now, what happened? That he don't want them to start sharing stories. That's the only reason why Dr. G is looking the way that he does. Um, all the guys are just thinking, man, it's unfortunate that it happened to be this way. It's a shame, etc., etc. I don't feel like anybody really truly cares like that, and obviously, Dr. G is their friend over anyone else. So, anyway, dinner with the girls, so they decide to hopefully this is the last dinner. I don't know, they have another dinner, child. They're always having conversations at the dinner table, and Dr. Alicia is opening up about some of the things that she's experienced with her husband, being that he is a Nigerian man. Dr. Heavenly is also telling us that, she says things that she probably shouldn't say. Dr. Heavenly, girl, shut the fuck up. We've been telling you that you run your goddamn mouth entirely too much, but you just do what the fuck you want to do because you think that shit is cute. Fucking annoying. I can't with Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Simone says that the arguments that her and Cecil be having is petty bullshit. I say, no, no, Simone, your nigga is a bum. Okay, your nigga is a bum, and you taking care of him, and your kid's turning out to be just like him, and I see why you frustrated. Okay, but hang on to him if you want to. That's fine. Cool. Who else said something? Dr. Jackie just kept it quiet. I mean, Dr. Jackie don't never talk about nothing, child. She just be sitting here. She don't ever talk about nothing. This is when we find out about Dr. Alicia. Dr. Alicia, she is, came from a single parent home, and she's not used to having somebody do everything for them. She was like, my husband's used to him, having people tutor him and help him. And I said, no, that's just the way that men specifically are socialized. And it's even worse. Well, let me say worse. It's even more antiquated in other countries. Okay. So because of the women's movement, right? A lot of the movement that has happened here in the United States, women have been able to make a little bit more strides to gain independence and not just be relegated to the damn kitchen or to the house, right? In other countries, they haven't had such an effective movement as um the United States. And get in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong, but I just feel like other countries, they're still in those antiquated, not 100%, right? Because they're still developing worlds, they're still, contributing to the economy, etc., etc. But I think in some of the aspects of socialization, there's a lot of antiquated ideas, thoughts, and ideologies. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So she's got this man who's been catered to his whole life because he's a boy. He got a dick. And so everybody doing everything for him, cooking and cleaning and candlestick making and shit. Okay. And, she's single parent home. She had to do everything her goddamn self, right? So hard things would happen. She's having to roll up her sleeves. She getting the hammer, the nails, the tools, and she's doing all this stuff. She telling him he not a man. And everybody's like, ooh, that's not right. And here she go in a confessional, I try to submit to my man. Why, girl? You don't know how to go. He don't know how to put nothing together, girl. He don't have tools. Girl, why are you submitting to somebody who doesn't even have the leadership to lead you? Because he can't even do the shit for himself. Girl, he ain't even been with his kids for 5 years by himself. Girl, why would you submit to somebody who you're questioning their ability? I would question his ability, and I see why you are. So why would you want to submit to someone or something who you don't even fully trust their ability, dear? I don't understand. And she says, he's the head, I'm the neck. Girl, what? Okay. And that's why they got you. That's why you code switching in your own damn house. Okay. That's why that is why you're code switching in your own damn house, right? You can't even be opinionated. You can't even be yourself because of the nigga that you got. So girl, please. Like anyway. Um we end on Toya asking where the hell is Dr. O, and where the hell is Dr. O? Phaedra tells us that her and Dr. O ain't together, but she's with the new doctor. Well, bitch, where is he at? And did he sign the NDA, any agreement, so we can see his fucking face? I guarantee not, because they would have showed him. So, girl, y'all got gypped. Y'all got gypped, and y'all thought that getting rid of Quad because Phaedra is on, y'all thought that she was going to be the one that draws in the viewers, the one that was going to bring all the people to the yard, but that is not the case. And so you all are going to see that, and Heavenly sees it as well. And so that's why she was on social media trying to apologize to the people, because she made a grave mistake, not realizing that Miss Quad, she's got it. She got it. And she will always have it. Quiet as it's kept. Now that I think about it, maybe the only reason why I stopped watching Married to Medicine that maybe 1 or 2 seasons is because Quad wasn't there anymore. And once she came back, I started watching again. So quiet as it's kept, girl. Good luck. But anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. I know I ranted. I know I was doing a whole lot of ranting and raving, y'all. I really was, but I was so hurt. I was so hurt. Could not believe. I said, I know you fucking lying. No, you fucking lying. No, you lying. Child, oof. Ooh, baby. Miss Quad, she got it, boo. And that's it. That's it. That's all. Okay? Get down in the comments. Tell me what you think about the episode. I know y'all gonna talk about the whole sister circle thing. If that's all they got, what else? Because you're not gonna be able to go up against my sister head, and I'm finna be friends with you, my nigga. You're not finna do that. I don't care where I'm at with my sister or my friend. You finna go upside my friend head, and I'm finna be okay with that. Ain't nothing in the world. I'm not that mad at her for y'all to be going upside my sister head, and I'm still finna be friends with this nigga. Hell nah, nigga, you went upside my friend head, and I don't give a fuck if y'all were fighting. Don't you put your motherfucking hands on my friend, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Don't you put your goddamn hands on her, because at the end of the day, you always gonna be able to overtake her. Period. And nigga, if you putting your motherfucking hands on her, bitch, that's a problem. Child, Y'all get down in the comments again, please. I done tried to wrap this up like 3 or 4 times. You see me? Good guy. Anyway, like the video before you leave. Share this video with people that you want to share this video with, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one.